Good afternoon, everybody. Billy the Hillbilly here. Today's story is entitled That Rabbit. There was a family in New Zealand once. They acquired a baby rabbit when their cat caught it. The tiny ball of fur was rescued and quickly adopted by the family. That rabbit, or TR as it was called, even slept in the cat's bed by the fireplace. The two animals actually became good friends after TR rolled in some wild catnip. TR showed an alertness and an affection that endeared her to the family. She was housebroken. She used the cat's private door to leave the house and return, and was exceptionally playful. Sometimes she would run from her human playmates, daring them to catch her. At other times, she would play hide and seek, stamping her feet as a clue to where she was hidden when the seekers could not find her. TR would communicate with the family by grunting when she was happy, turning her head sideways with one eye up to get attention, stamping her foot to signify no, and emitting a pleading wheeze when she wanted to play. Then TR found a mate on the outside, and she began to dig a burrow of her own out there. As she took on the responsibilities of being a mother, she visited her human family less and less often. But she would allow the family to visit her and her babies. TR was a good example of how wild animals can learn to love and relate to human beings when they feel safe and unafraid of them. It takes a special kind of patience and love to get an animal like that rabbit to be as devoted to human beings as she was. But it has been on numerous occasions and illustrates dramatically how wonderful it will be in heaven and in the new earth when animals will all be tame and unafraid. As TR learned to trust people and the cat, so we must learn, more than most of us have, to trust God. Actually, we must learn to trust God more than that because we need Him for so much more than friendship. We need Him for life and everything that has value in life. He is far more trustworthy than anything or anybody else. And today's verse comes from Isaiah chapter 12, verse 2. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. You stop and think, imagine what it's going to be like, as it says in Revelations, where everyone will get along. Or as it tells us in the Bible, the lion will lay down beside the lamb, and a little child shall lead them all. Imagine what the new earth will look like once it is recreated, and no more will there be death, no more will there be violence, and everyone will get along, and even the wild animals will be tame, and we'll all be friends because we'll all have trusted in God. Y'all have a blessed Sabbath.